The short video demonstration about ProgrammExpress for Costa Express using one of our demo sites, and we're going to be showing the latest version 15.1, where we have a new home screen and we can now apply corporate color palettes and logos to make it look more like your own. So we're going to log on administrator, and you can be an administrator, a right access user, or a read-only user. Will take us into our new home screen, which has been rolled out across all our clients now. And from this screen, the whole idea is that you can see and do most things from here in terms of viewing and drilling down into data and screens and running reports. So if I open up the portfolio, purely demonstration structure, you can have whatever structure and number of sub-levels as you require. But from here, what I can now do is I can see the health of the projects using the red, amber, green methodology, broken down by the modules shown here as icons, better described through the Updates tab as commentary, plan, resources, cost, benefits, impacts, risks, and logs. So from here, I can drill down into screens and have a look at data, or I can now also run reports that have been set up either by myself within my user ID as my reports, or shared reports which have been set up by the central projects team, project program office, etc., that we can run. ProgrammExpress is very much about simple data input and powerful program and portfolio reporting output. In terms of data input, so the home screen allows us to simplify the UI depending on the role of the user. And if I show you an example now of somebody who is a project manager who has a role that restricts them to the number of projects they can see on the front screen from an entry perspective, because these are the projects they're expected to update, and restricts the modules that they are expected to update. So only 4 modules here are expected to be updated: commentary, plan, costs, and risks. So you can configure different users to view different projects and different modules. If they want to have read access, they can do by toggling through to the projects that they have read access to. So from a user experience perspective, in terms of data input, they will simply click on the project, click on commentary, see what they said last time, view previous comments, make their updates into the configurable commentary threads, move through to the planning screen, have a look at the latest high-level plan, make their updates, move through to the cost screen, and have a look at the costs, see if they want to change the forecast or add new cost line items. Seeing here that this is out of tolerance because the forecast exceeds the planned. And then moving through to risk, because this is all that is required of them from a governance perspective. Have a look at the risks and make the updates as appropriate. Now, once the project manager has made their updates, they're more than likely going to want to see their updates in a report. So they may have set up a report that looks like this, what we call a one-page summary. Now, this report is plan on a page that drops down nicely into PowerPoint. So automatically we've got the project, we've got the reg status, we've got the timeline, some financial information, the commentary threads that have been configured for this specific report. So simple experience for the project manager or the data inputter or the user, same home screen, but just a different view. So if you log back in as the administrator, back into the same screen that we were in before, they will probably want to do one of 2 things. One is drill down to some offending data. The other is to run some reports. Open up the portfolio and the programs again. What we can see are the reds, and we're going to be drawn to that. So what we can do, if we want, filter out the greens and filter out the ambers, see where the problems are. Let's select a project 1C. It's red in terms of cost. Let's drill down into the screen. What's the problem there? We can see the forecast is 800,000 against a planned or original budget of 600, out of tolerance, and therefore red status. So we can do the drill down into screens. More likely the administrator is going to want to start to run program and portfolio reports. So if we'll stick at portfolio level, that means that everything that sits underneath us will be reported. So if we now use the example of shared reports, these are the ones that have been set up and run the RAG status summary. This is a bit like the independent Excel summary that's produced from everybody's highlight report, but this is now automatic, aggregated, consolidated, and real time. So we'll see here an Excel looking report with summary information depending on the columns that we've configured, and showing all the commentary threads again that we've configured. So that's real time, simple to run. Now another example may be the Gantt chart report. So now we want to have a look at everybody's plan, and we can do this running from the portfolio level, and we can see program and project plans across the whole portfolio. We use the red, amber, green for our taskbars. Red means it's missed today's date. Amber means it's forecasting to be later than it was originally expected, but hasn't actually missed the date. Same data, different view, milestone summary. So this is more of a timeline view, where it shows us high level the projects across, again, every project under the portfolio. And we can see expected delivery dates of key milestones, and again, their health by red, amber, or green status. And one more, let's have a look at resource usage. Again, this is an Excel type report because the resources are aligned to the plan. It's dynamic, and allocation of resource is aligned to the ProgrammExpress plan. So we can see here, again, Excel type looking report, good for forecasting, seeing what we've got out there in the future. We can see all our resources. We can see what projects they're working on. We can see the number of days in a period and their aggregated total for certain periods. So we can also see hotspots of where they've been over allocated. Again, very simple and straightforward. And one more example, I'm now going to go into the reporting screen. And when you save reports, they appear on the home screen. I'm going to show you one more report, which is what we call our impacts report. This is slightly different from a change management perspective. And what it shows is a report not by project, but by business process, which are configurable. So we can start to see within our business processes what projects are having an impact or are delivering to that business process, description of what it is, what part of the plan is doing it, and there it starts to show hotspots if there are different projects hitting the same business process. So from a key stakeholder point of view, they can see the change portfolio and the impact on their specific business area. Lots of functionality within ProgrammExpress. That's just a high-level view. We've got document repository, more reporting and dashboards, and different configuration settings. So that really just concludes a high-level overview of the latest release, version 15.1, which is quite a jump from 2015, early 2016. So thank you very much for watching.